Hello, everybody. Name is Web or Irvington. Probably already know. We are back again. Thankfully, my power didn't go out last night. Everything was fine. And we're back. We will finish making more houses and potentially, maybe. I'm thinking we probably go and take on. Well, first we get proper armor as a start, then go and take on Eater of Worlds. So yeah, that's at least my plan. I think. Oh, also probably get more houses. That is also something I should do, or at least wait for other people to move in. Something I failed to realize in the last video was how loud the volume was. Whenever I was fighting the Cthulhu, there was parts where you couldn't hear me talking. So I fixed that now. But we're just gonna go on and explore and hopefully get some better armor and weapons. Then we take on the Eater of Worlds. I like the honestly like the cuts or like the editing I did for the other video. It was nice. It was clean. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna turn out horrible, but no, it turned out exactly how I wanted it to be. It was a bit difficult though, trying to get like everything to work, or at least trying to get like the editing to work. I have to keep moving it back, putting it into spots where I'm not like talking, or placing in areas, fixing stuff, just basic general editing things I had to do. To my knowledge, those were basic. I'm not sure. But I know that it turned out great, and I'm really proud of how it came out. It is currently Sunday, so this will be the never mind. So after this, I think I'm gonna try and keep recording because the next video I have planned is doing a floating island. But the next video I have planned is probably doing Horse and the Infant from Epic the Musical, of course. But at the same time, it's such a struggle. It's kind of hard since I'm having to switch between octaves, do Zeus and Odysseus. And I keep forgetting notes, we're actually playing the wrong note. No, just random general. I have bombs, right? Yeah. Just things that I kind of mess up on, I'm trying to get better at. Don't get me wrong, it will be out today. Maybe, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll see when I'll have it uploaded. I'm not getting any of the stone, no I'm not. I'm gonna make the ground of town stone, just because I think that would look good. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna go and close this off. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna finish up the Trojan Saga, or Troy Saga. Wait, is it Trojan or Troy? I think it's the Troy Saga, if I'm correct. I can't remember. Despite being a huge fan of Epic the Musical and Ilium, I don't know what the name of the saga is called. I'm pretty sure it's the Troy Saga. Yeah. But I'm trying to finish that up. I'll do Forcing the Infant today, and then next week I will do Open Arms and Warrior of the Mind. Just finish up things, and then the next one I have planned will be... I'm kind of thinking of doing the Ocean Saga. I don't know. The Cersei Saga is going to be the last one I do because of how extremely hard it is to, like... Because I tried doing it before, and oh my... Okay. And oh my lord, they were extremely difficult. Like, Wouldn't You Like was difficult, Done For was difficult, Up Tier, and there are other... Yeah, like, that is something I'm saving till the very end where I'm really, really good and I have no other sagas left to do, and I could just finally finish off strong with those last 4 songs. Also thinking about either finishing up the Wisdom Saga too, because I have done God Games, Legendary already. Obviously it's Little Wolf, Love in Paradise, and Little Wolf. What did I say? No, let me finish We'll Be Fine, Love in Paradise, and Little Wolf, and then that's all of Wisdom Saga. I don't know, I think I'll do that one after Troy Saga. That'll be my plan. I know I did leave some parts, like, not cut in the last video. That's because I still want to at least have some parts of just silence. So I'm not just constantly talking and talking and talking. Which gets annoying. Because, like, I do understand my voice sounds kind of annoying, at least to me it does. But I just don't want others to hear me talk for a long time. But again, if they don't want to hear me talk for a long time, then why watch the video? But yeah, I still have some parts where, because if I'm just sitting there not talking for like a good 2 minutes or longer, then yeah, it's gonna get cut. But if it's like maybe just a couple seconds, then who cares? I did notice I got to 64 subscribers though. That's pretty nice. I think we were at 62. I can't remember. I can't remember if we're at 62 or not, but I'm sure, I think you're at 62. I'm not certain. I forget stuff very easily. More sound. Yeah, it's kind of an issue of mine where I forget stuff kind of easily. Like, someone will tell me one thing, and then I'll go into another room and try and, like, do something else. And then I will immediately forget about what the person told me. Or I will be, like, trying to say something, and then my mind gets caught on another thing. Or, why am I not? But, I don't know. It's just something that happens to me. Because sometimes I'll forget to, like, be like, oh, I need to do this, or oh, I need to do that, and then I forget. And I forget a lot. But I'm still doing well, I'd say. There we go. Hate those things. Those things are so annoying. Like, I'll be mining, and then one will just come and hit me out of nowhere. And then I'll have to wait for it again, because I know if I keep mining, it's just gonna come back and hit me. So I have to sit there and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait for it to come back, just for it to me to be like, whatever, and then start mining, only for it to come back and then hit me again. Annoying. But I've gotten better at, you know, detecting when they're about to come come over and hit me. Just gonna throw bombs everywhere. Okay. Did a lot more that I need to. Jump. Okay, there. Concert season is finally starting in my school. Finally, because the entirety has been just marching season. Because as for people that don't know, I broke my ankle. Like, what is it today? Oh, it's exactly 3 months since I broke my ankle. Why am I so fast? Why am I so fast? I just feel so fast for some reason. Like, is that normal? Okay. Anyway, but yeah, it's been exactly 3 months since I broke my ankle. It's doing better. I was in the cast for a while, and actually, I don't think I spoke about that a whole lot. But so, I don't think I ever said how I broke my ankle. But I was going downstairs, and I was running too fast down the stairs, and then I fell and completely like rolled my ankle. We just thought it was sprained. We didn't think anything of it. And so the next day I had like marching band practice. I was, out there with, like a little boot on, like the boots they give you to put like around your leg. I was just on that with just standing for 6 hours. It didn't hurt as much or didn't hurt as badly. I was like, I'm doing fine. Then 2 days later, we go get it checked and like a doctor. And then, which probably should have been the first thing we've done, but, well, we didn't think about that. And it turns out that it was fractured. So, that was kind of a huge shock to us. Because we didn't know. And when we found out it was fractured, it was put in a cast. And I couldn't be on it, like, at all. And so, on the cast, using crutches or later getting me a knee scooter, which is basically kind of like a scooter, but you put like your injured knee or whatever on it, and then you can just ride around to go places, which was very helpful because since that happened during summer, it happened July 26th, as for why this has been 3 months. And I'm on the knee and since school was about to start, I was glad because there's obviously stairs there, and I wasn't really good with moving upstairs with crutches, so I was just, you know what, I'm gonna use a knee scooter, and then I'll just hop my way upstairs, or just sit down and, like, scoot myself back. But, that ended up working, and then I was able to use the elevators at school. Were nice. The thing is, I kept seeing people who weren't, like, disabled or didn't have, like, anything injured use the elevators. I'm like, I can't use that. I was just thinking to myself, I didn't actually tell people that. I was like, why are you using it when you're not allowed to? Like, you're walking fine. Go to the stairs or something. But no, I was on that for 3 weeks, I believe. I had ankle broke, or had the cast for 3 weeks, then eventually it came off. And when I tell you, like, whenever you get a cast, you can't get it wet at all. Like, you're not supposed to get it wet, because then it could potentially damage the cast and have it, not heal right, and you have to probably go get it replaced. I don't know. But, I had this shower guard that protected my ankle or protected my entire leg from it getting wet. And since it's not being, like, because whenever I shower, since it's not getting wet, and since it's not being like, scrubbed or anything, or it's not being washed, there's a bunch of dead skin that's building up. So whenever I finally took a shower with it off, all the dead skin just, yeah, I probably won't describe the rest. But then I was on the boot again, still on the new scooter, but just had the boot there for like protection. And, you know, I think every single bump, there's like little bumps at my school or at my high school. So whenever I go over like a bump, it will send like immense sharp pain to my ankle. And then I have just to ride around because it would hurt so badly. And then one time, I was, uh, we were taking like a little interim test, if people know what that is. We're just taking like a huge, major, big, important test for the district. And then I was backing up into like a wall so I can place my knee scooter there. And then my foot hits the wall, and then like a huge, like the biggest sharp pain hits me in my ankle. And it's like the worst it's ever been. And oh, like it hurt so bad. I just wanted to cry right then and there because of how badly it hurt. But eventually it went away. And during this entire time I'm doing physical therapy, by the way, I still kind of am. I'm just doing it on my own. Because before I had like an instructor where I go like every Wednesday or Tuesday, I can't remember. Every Tuesday where I go and like go to like this physical therapy place, and then work on my ankle. They tell me how it's been doing, and I just try and get it back to functioning again, because it's not just a physical injury, it's a mental injury, because the entire time I haven't put any pressure on it until I can't put any pressure on it, because every single time I did, it would hurt a whole, it would just hurt a lot. So I had to get not only my leg to heal and let it know it's okay, but also let my mind know it was okay for it to, start putting weight on it. And so I'm doing that, and then eventually I'm still using the new scooter, and I'm just flying through highways not highways, sorry, flying through hallways, that's what I meant, at my school, just driving around. It's so fun, just going to where I need to quickly. And then at home, I need to go back. And then at home, I am using crutches, where basically I place the crutches, take a step with my injured foot, but have most of the weight, or take a step with my normal, can't remember, but have most of my weight on the crutches, so I would never take that normal step and I push off and use my other non-injured foot to take a step. Most of the weight is on my arms, and it's not going to hurt anymore. And so one day, me and my brother, we're at the gas station, we're just getting some stuff, and then I'm with the crutches as usual, and then I take a step, and then I realize I didn't use the crutches at all to take that step. And then right then and there, I noticed I can walk fine, semi-fine, because I couldn't walk. I could walk, but I can only do it for so long before my leg would start to hurt again, and then I had to, use the crutches. But that showed major, major improvements, and I was so happy. Excuse me. But I was so just happy because it had been my first major sign of improvement. Because I had never, I didn't think this would take, because I thought it was going to take a lot longer for me to finally walk again, but no. And then, I start practicing more on walking, still using the e-scooter, then eventually after some time, I get off the e-scooter, and then I'm just walking around with the boot. Do that for maybe a couple weeks, and then I go to the doctor again, and then they tell me, like, yeah, you're doing good. It's pretty much healed, except for the day before we went to go see the doctor. I had a band competition and like a band marching, sorry, a marching band competition. And since I couldn't march really, I was like, why not go? But my family was like, no, you should go. So I was like, I mean, okay, just because I also have to get an attendance grade and stuff like that. So I go, and because they thought I was just gonna like just kind of help with a couple of stuff there, like props and everything else, and then eventually just go sit in the stands, and then just watch as the other bands perform, and mainly just be singing the entire time. That was the complete opposite, and what I had to do was just stand on my feet for the entire day, and when you get back home till 1 in the morning of the next day. I was just so upset because, they had told me, like, hey, you're just gonna be only doing this and then you're gonna just sit down for the rest of the day and you'll be fine. But no, I wasn't. I was standing the entire day. And the thing is, I couldn't just sit in one place. I had to go and be with, like, a group and constantly move around and stay with the group so I wouldn't get lost. So, I was having to constantly walk around, hardly having any time to stop and sit. And then at, like, the very end, like, my ankle hurt so bad, like, I wanted to just cry because of how bad it hurt. We made finals, but didn't really score high. So, but after that, we checked it out. But sorry, I just woke up not so long ago. My brain is not working. But they said that my ankle was like almost healed, except it's showing like a little bit of irritation, and that was because of the competition on Friday. And so then they gave me a note to excuse me from all band competitions. And then that should have been like the first thing we've done, but at the same time a lot of stuff was happening, so we never really had time to, because we didn't know really what to do since we never had, like, I never broken a bone except for this time. Like, that was the only time I broke a bone. So they really didn't know what to do. And so I get switched to a ankle brace, which is kind of like a miniature boot, except it's like more of a shoe, where it has laces and you have to tie it up. It still has Velcro, except a lot less Velcro. Like, instead of you like having to strap on like 5 pairs of Velcro, you only have to do on like maybe 3. Yeah, 3. And I pretty much just use that now. I'm walking fine without any crutches. No issue, really. And I'm just doing fine. And concert season is about to start, so then I'll actually be able to be of use. And all region is also something I gotta work on, because I haven't practiced my whole region music at all. There was so much stuff going on, okay? It was ankle, and then trying to figure out, like, what to do, because it never happened, and I keep forgetting, and it was just a lot. But, yeah, that's something I have. That's all that's really kind of happening. If you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm laying out, like, as before in the last video, I kind of want the floor, I think I said it this video, I don't know. I said I kind of want the floor to be stone. At least not the entire floor. Obviously some house will have wood and some house will have like different types of flooring. This one has stone flooring, Some of it will be different. But I actually probably shouldn't do that. Just do the outside. But I'm just gonna have stone covered flooring. And then do I have enough wood to make houses? No, I don't. Okay, so I'll have to go and get some wood. But I think I'll come back and let you guys know how this is all looking when all the stone is placed. Okay, so I finished filling up else this area with stone. I even expanded down here, and I expanded all the way down here. Once the flooring's done, and then I'll just make some more houses. First, I want to work on the... I did say I was gonna work on the like storage unit slash like crafting station last video in today's video. So I'm gonna get to work on that. Do I have everything though? Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking of maybe around here. And then I'll have like a rope connected from like how far I go and then all the way up to the top. But I'm just gonna get some more mining done. Oh, I forgot I got a cat. Let me go and see how that looks. We'll see the cat. Little kitty. We'll see that. Oh, I forgot this thing can die. It's probably not a good idea to have. Oh. There. Probably not a good idea to have this thing around if it's possibly gonna die. If like, say if I do like Eater of World or Moonlord. Speaking of Moonlord, I don't know how I'm gonna do that fight with how laggy this thing is. I mean, it's not really laggy, it's just the game running slow. Because of all these things like OBS and the VTube Studio and the recording, stuff like that, it's kind of making it run slow. So by the way, I'm doing this all on a Windows... I forgot which, like, number. I think it was Windows 8? I'm not sure. All I know is that it has Steam and it can run Terraria, VTube Studio, and OBS. That's it. That's really all I know. If any of you guys know what it is, then tell me, because I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna dig out an area here. It's not gonna be it. I'm just gonna create a small little area here for the... I don't think I have chests yet, do I? No. Okay, so this will just be for, you know, crafting stuff, and then as I go down, it'll be like other things such as like chests and other miscellaneous things. As of right now, this will be like the crafting area, and then as I get more and more, I will expand and probably go lower or more up. I plan to maybe stop right here with the crafting stuff, or maybe like right here. I don't know. Just not too big, but I also don't want to have it just be small. So grab everything throughout the front. I'll put doors as well, just to give it more of like an environment. Pumpkins do I have? 117. Let's see what I can do with those. So here, you here, and you here, and a door right there. And then, oops, I gotta have the emoji tab open. I forgot there's a button on my computer that allows me to select, like, if I just press like F2, it opens up like an emoji thing to where I can just use every single type of like emoticon or random symbol or character in the world. Like, it has everything on there. I don't know why I need all of that, but anyways, there's a rope, and I need to make something here. Oh, oops. Mushroom toilet. I have a plan for this mushroom toilet. I might do it off camera the next video, just so it's like a little surprise. anyways. We should probably make a workbench. Get rid of you. Get rid of you, since I don't have any more use for you. And then normal workbench. If I even have any... No, I don't. I don't even have enough wood left. Okay. We'll just keep expanding out upwards, and then I'll get some more wood. Then we will make... Let's make a little hatch above there. So it's also kind of like a safety area from like mobs or such. There it is. There, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, just make wood. There we go. Should be enough. There, trapdoor. Guess I only really need one, but I'm gonna try and get every single one, so just throw that down too. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. The trapdoor. Just go up a bit, and then right there is where I will place it. There we go. Should probably keep making myself some more things. So I'm gonna make a couple of signs to fences. That too. Make more wood. It's not enough. Okay. We'll go back and get some more wood here in a moment. Let me sign that's like all the wood I can, whatever. I have 16 fences anyways. I'm gonna add this as like decor painter. I don't need paint. Actually I do, so I can make wallpapers and such. Just add a bit of like... Oh, slime is falling. Okay. Guess we could do king slime too. I need a hammer. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna go get some wood and also kill king slime. That's the next objective due to recent events. Thanks. I don't know if I'll be able to kill him. I think I got it. Actually, wait, I should probably take care of the slimes now. That way I can fight them. Yeah. I'll do that. Okay. Open the slime. Go get some more wood. That's the plan. I will let you know whenever the fight begins. Okay. So the fight just started. Like, just happened. I'm a bit nervous because I didn't think it would start after that one. It's over there, but okay. Oh, Lord, okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go in and buy some grenades. One of these. Or I'd say. Okay, that's probably plenty. Let's take to the arena quickly. Grenades. That's nice. That's perfect damage. Ow. Oh. Okay. Oh. It's got distance. So I'm gonna try and focus because I need to. I don't want to lose. Arrows, I have arrows. What am I doing? Wrong arrow. Just grenades. Go. Oh, why is he at the bottom? Oh, it's easy for me. He keeps staying at the bottom. Just all these slimes. In the way. Everything. Oh, I gotta move. Oh god, I'm getting low. Please, I need to heal quick. Help. Oh. It's close. So close. What is... I know I said I was gonna get wood, but I think that's where I'll probably just end it off there. And then I'll probably get some more. I'll just get wood off the camera. Just that way. It's like another long... It's a thing. You guys have to see me do. But, yeah. Subscribe and have a good night wherever you are.